My pranams to all Atma Jyotis, divine light of self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Mandukya Karika. Let us offer our pranams to Guru Parampara, Sadguru, Sadashiva Samarambam,
Sadashiva
Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam, Shruti Smriti Purananam, Alayam Karunalayam, Namami Bhagavat Padam, Shankaram, Loka Shankaram, Akhanda Mandalakaram, Vyaptam, Yena Characharam, Tat Padam, Darshitam Yena, Tasmai, Shri Gurave Namaha, Harihi Om, Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Harihi Om. So now we are continuing the last few slokas, sloka number 30 to 34 of Mandukya Karika, chapter 2. With this, chapter 2 is completed. Next session will take chapter 3. It's called Advaita Prakarana. So the chapter 2 is called Vaitatya Prakarana. Vaitatya Prakarana means unreality of the world. Jagat Mityatva. So now, last 4 slokas, we are discussing the benefit or falashruti of understanding why Jagat is Mithya. Four slokas tell the benefit of understanding the Mithyatva or unreality of the world. That's why it's falashruti. There's a lot of discussion, debate about why world is unreal in the chapter 2. We started with the definition of unreality. What is definition of unreality? When we say unreality, what is unreality? So the definition of unreality, for understanding unreality or Mithyatva, we took dream as an example. How dream is unreal. Right? So dream is unreal, we understood. Why dream is unreal? Every person who is in the waking state will say, dream is unreal. Why unreal? Whatever dream objects are there, I cannot get in the waking state. In the dream, I saw a mountain. Mountain cannot be in my head. That's why mountain is unreal. In dream, I went to America, but when I woke up, I'm in Bangalore. That's why dream is unreal. So unreality is clear. But when you are experiencing the dream is very real. In the dream, if tiger comes, you'll run. In the dream, fire, there's a fire, you'll shout. So the dream is real, experientially real, but factually unreal. Is that clear? That's why it's called unreal. Experientially real. Experientially fire in the dream is real. Hunger in the dream is real. Eating food is real. Snake is real. Mountain is real. Place is real. But factually unreal after you wake up. So first understand what is the meaning of Mithya, using dream as an example. Then Sri Gaudapadacharya gives a waking state also. He gives a comparison to dream state and says waking state is also as unreal as dream. Challenge in the waking state is to understand waking state as unreal. Waking state is also like a dream, is difficult. Because dream you can understand after you wake up from the dream, it's unreal. But from waking state, how do you wake up? Okay. From waking state, also his dream, he gives an example. Why he makes a, and then a lot of arguments are given where objections are raised. That objections also he clarifies to make you understand waking state is also unreal, Mithya. Okay. That examples we have already gone through. Those who are not understood can please go back to earlier talks. Waking state and dream state are unreal, Mithya, from the discussion. So now how many states are there really? There are really 2 states, a deep sleep state and dreaming state, because waking state is similar to dream state. They're not different. So the waking state and dream state are two states. Earlier we started with three states: waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. Now we come to a conclusion. There are only two states, not three states: deep sleep and dreaming, because waking and dream are alike. You have to remember that whether it's dream or waking state is experientially real. And when you are experiencing waking state, it appears to be very real. Factual and real. There's nothing is there. The closest example I can give you is virtual reality. In today's world, you put a virtual reality goggles, then you are entering into a different world. It appears to be very real. If you are putting virtual reality goggles and sit on a chair, you feel as if you are falling from a mountain, but nothing is happening. So as if our sense organs and mind gives a feeling that something is really happening, experientially real. But remove your virtual goggles, virtual reality goggles, it is unreal. There's nothing is there. Similarly, waking state is also exactly like that. Okay. The whole idea of teaching is to wake us from the waking state. The dream state is called dream state is because of the power called Nidra Shakti, power of dream. The waking state is called power of Maya Shakti. Maya in Sanskrit, Yama iti Maya. What is not there appears to be there. That's called Maya. The modern day equivalent of that word is called virtual reality. Virtual means not there. Reality means there. Virtual reality is called Maya in Sanskrit in early days. So what in the waking state we are experiencing virtual reality world. It's real when you are experiencing it. But is it there? It's experientially is there, but factually it's not there. In virtual reality world, you can enter into virtual reality world. You can see the fish. You can see the ocean. You can see the mountain. Okay, you can experience it. Right? In the current virtual reality world, in the metaverse, you can put a goggle and you can enter into world. You can interact with people. You can talk, interact. Right? And as virtual reality world, you can touch it. You can touch, smell. Right now, only two senses are used, eyes and ears. As the virtual reality improves, you can have sense also. You can touch an apple, you can taste it. All those things will happen. So, but everything appears to be real, but nothing is real. In the modern day, we call it virtual reality. In ancient day, they call it Maya. Maya means Yama iti Maya. What is not there appears to be there. What is not there is called virtual. Appears to be there is called reality, virtual reality. Basically. The exact word for Maya is called virtual reality in the today's world. So now the question comes, why we spend so much of time in this virtual reality concept? Why do you understand waking state is unreal, mithya, dream state is mithya? Why are you spending so much of time to understand this? The reason for understanding this is because people go through suffering in life. Tremendous suffering in life. Various kinds of suffering. Be it money, power, position, job, health, family. Different types of suffering you go through. Now, this suffering is very real and it affects you mentally, physically. If only you understand, the suffering appears to be there, but really there is no suffering. You'll be free from this. If you understand this virtual reality nature of this, you'll be free from this. You'll not be affected. Example is, you're seeing a ghost. Ghost is terrifying. You're sweating. You're afraid. You're scared seeing the ghost. Then suddenly you realize, I'm watching a movie. There's no really ghost. You sat in a movie hall and the ghost on the screen appears to be so real because it's a 3D movie. it's coming you, it's torturing people. So you're also afraid. You're sweating. But then you realize, suddenly realize it's not real. It's not a real ghost. It's a movie. Then suddenly you start enjoying the movie now. The same ghost appears very nice. Hey, what a nice ghost. Yeah, it's such a big eyes, red eyes. Okay. The ghost speaks very terribly. What a nice, you'll enjoy the same movie. Earlier you're afraid. Why you're afraid? Because you sat in the movie hall, you forgot you're watching a movie. The movie became real to you. And when the movie became real to you, it's terrifying. What has happened in the movie affects you. Once you understand, oh, I came to watch a movie, then movie will be enjoyable. You can still enjoy the movie. You can appreciate now how the nice ghost is. Is it clear? So that's where it's very important to understand movie as a movie. When the moment you take movie as real, you're in trouble. Similarly, virtual reality, if you understand it's virtual reality, you're free. The Maya, you have to understand is Maya. Then Maya will not bother you. Same thing will continue. Same scenery will continue. Same ghost will come in the movie. But you are not afraid. You are enjoying it. That's the state of Jnani. He understands Maya as a Maya, movie, dream as a dream. So all of you have seen 3D movie. Put a goggle, that person picture comes near, the pictures become alive, they'll come near you. So real. Now today, if you go to some halls, they'll be show 4D movie or 5D movie, where you sit in a chair and put goggles, you feel as if you are flying, as if you are falling from a mountain, you'll be afraid, heartbeat will increase and all. Then what do you do? Momentarily, you're so scared. The moment you close your eyes, because the effect of goggle is gone. So now you understand it's not a movie. This is a movie. Again, you'll open your eyes, you'll enjoy it. So you want to be able to break this movie show. That breaking is called meditation, dhyana. Unless you learn how to meditate, you have to give a pause to the movie. When you give pause to the movie, then you understand the movie. Then again, movie comes, you're not afraid. So the meditation brings a lot of relief in your life. Nididhyasa. That's why it's very important. Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa is important. Shravana means you have to understand what's happening. Manana means you have to contemplate. Nididhyasa means you have to meditate. That gives a pause to the movie in life. The mental movie, the physical movie, give a pause. Then what will happen? The movie doesn't affect you. Then same movie appears to be more enjoyable without getting affected. That's the whole idea of this movie. So the purpose is to understand movie as a movie. And what is reality? What we concluded is waking world and dream world both are unreal, mithya. Mithya means what? It's not there. It appears to be so solid. Why it's being solid? Because when we go to movie theater, 3D movie we can see. We can see 4D movie. But we are seeing 7D movie now. With the body mind complex, it's like a Google Glass for us. Your body is just like a Google Glass. Okay. The projection is 7D. What is 7D? 5 sense organs: touch, sound, smell, taste, and form. Okay. Mind and intellect. Together is a 7D movie. It's very powerful. You get immersed in the movie. You go through trouble, you get disturbance, you get angry, you're afraid. If only you know it is a movie, then you're not afraid. One who knows this as a movie is called Jnani. Then wherever he's there, whichever situation is there, he'll be enjoying that movie. He doesn't get afraid. So waking state, dreaming state, both are mithya, unreal. And in the waking state and dream state, there's a dvaitam, duality is there. What causes us trouble is not the mithya. What is unreal doesn't cause us trouble. The duality causes trouble. Dvaita. Right? So I am separate from the world. I am separate from God. The sense of separation causes duality. Is duality. Why there is a sense of separation? I identify with the body, mind, and intellect. Then the world appears to be separate. What we don't understand, the body, mind, and intellect is also part of the world. Body, mind, and world, intellect is nothing but Google glasses. If there's no Google glass, there's no movie, no? See, the body, mind, intellect is responsible for the projection of the world, experience of the world. It's a part of the world. But I make it as, I say, it is me. The body, mind, and intellect becomes subject, and the world becomes object. I don't know the real subject. The real subject is Atma, which is free from this. It's just a witness, Sakshi, the witness, watching the movie through the Google glasses. The problem is not watching the movie also. You can watch the movie, but getting involved in the movie says that I am the body and mind intellect, it becomes part of the movie, there's a problem. This you have seen in the movies also. You go to a movie, there's a hero and heroine, you enjoy the movie. There's romantic songs, you enjoy the movie. Then hero and heroine separate out. Then you start crying. Because either you identify with the heroine or with the hero. Nothing has happened to you. Movie has become, instead of watching the movie, you start crying. Why? Become a part of the movie. So that's where we have become a part of the movie called the world. Right? Movie is not a problem. Maya is not a problem. Forgetting that it's a movie is a problem. Identifying the movie is a problem. So the entire sloka, chapter 2, is to help you to understand the nature of the movie and come out of the movie. That's what it's called Vaitatya Prakarana or Mithyatva of the world. So now, what causes the problem here? The problem is not the movie. Movie called Maya is not a problem. It is the Dvaitam which is the problem, duality. I am separate from you, you are separate from me. Now, the sense of separation causes tremendous suffering. Okay. So let's look at an example. I am there, then another person is there who is from some different country. I and he are different. I am Karnataka, somebody is from Tamil Nadu. We are different. I am Karnataka, from Andhra Pradesh. They are different. Once we start looking at differences, we see the separation. Right? But we still look at commonality, then we start seeing oneness. What is common? What is common? I am from Andhra Pradesh, you are from Tamil Nadu. What is common to all of us is we are from Indians. As Indians, we are common. One. Correct? Then somebody is American, I'm Indian. As human beings, we are one. The oneness, the less is the fear. The more you see separation, the more the fear. Can we start seeing the oneness underlying the duality? That is why Vaitatya Prakarana. Vaitatya Prakarana is the explanation of Mandukya Karika, Shloka number, Mandukya Upanishad, Shloka number 7. Prapanchopashamam, world is not there. That's what is the Brahmasatya, Jaganmithya. Jaganmithya is trying to explain, being explained in Vaitatya Prakarana. Here, okay, it's unreal, then what is my problem? Why I'm so scared? Why I'm so afraid? Why we are afraid? Why we are scared? Because we are not able to, the duality appears to be real to us. Experientially is real, but factually unreal. Let's take a cup here. This cup is made up of porcelain. So now, in this cup, there are two levels of reality. The porcelain, which is material, and the glass. So what is this? This is a glass. Glass is a name and form. Porcelain is the substance. Now, are there two things called porcelain and the glass? Two things called porcelain and the glass. If you really look here, porcelain only is appearing as glass. Are there two? One. There appears to be two. Porcelain and glass. Glass can drink, I can drink water. Porcelain, I can drink water. So, attribute-wise, there's a difference. Function-wise, there's a difference. Time and space-wise, there's a difference. But substantially, there's no difference. Substance-wise, there's no difference. Glass is nothing but porcelain. Porcelain only is appearing as glass. So, duality can be experienced. But the moment you try to explain duality, you cannot. It is anirvachaniyam. You cannot explain it. Right? That is the true in case of Atma and Anatma. That is true for Anatma to Anatma also. I cannot explain. Experience I can do. The moment I can try to explain, there's uneasy. So this explanation I cannot do. That's why it causes confusion in the mind. Okay. That's why the duality we start taking is real. Because it's not easy for explanation. Experientially, duality is there. But explanation-wise, duality is not there. The moment you try to explain, there's no duality. Is there glass and porcelain? No. So duality means there should be two. There cannot be two. Gold and necklace. But necklace appears to be very different. Necklace has different properties. Explanation-wise, it's impossible to explain duality. There's no two. That's why you're confused. That's why sometimes you use, I am the body. Sometimes you say, I have a body. When you say, I have the body, I and body are separate. Sometimes I say, I am the body. I and the body are one. Which is true? Can body exist without I, the consciousness? The body depends on consciousness. The necklace depends on gold. Necklace is mithya, gold is satya. So is there two things called satya and mithya? There's only satya. There's only truth. Is there term called Atma and Anatma? Atma and Anatma appears to be there. I and the body appears to be there. Are there two? There appears to be two. I have a body, I am the body. But on closer exhibition, there's no two. What appears as two is mithya. Expression of two is mithya. So the moment you try to explain, the mithya is not there. The duality is not there. Experientially real, but explanation, when you try to explain, is difficult. Then what is there? Always non-dual substratum is there in the entire universe. The essence of me is I. The essence of universe is Brahman. The non-duality is there, always there. This is substratum. Like movie screen is the substratum of movie. Movie is there appearing on the screen. So substratum is real. Satya. What appears on the substratum is mithya. Appearance is mithya. So are there two things, Satya and Mithya? No, there's only Satya. Is there something called gold and necklace? No, it's only gold. Necklace has a functionality, but essentially it's gold. So always Brahman only is there. Essence of me, body, mind, intellect is Atma. Right? Essence of the world is called Brahman. What is the essence of me? It's called consciousness, Chaitanyam. What is the essence of the world? It's called existence, isness. Chaitanyam, it's called Chit, and isness called Sat. Both are one. It's one reality, no two. Sat and Chit are one. Brahman alone is the substratum of the universe. Brahman alone is the substratum of me, Atma. Let's say Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Satya Darshanam. To know the self is to know God. To know God is to know the truth. That's how life is. And how do you know yourself? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanamnani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect. The real I is different. Now, is there something called I and the body? Body cannot exist without I. Body is the appearance of I. Real I. Right? There's no truth called Satya and Mithya. Satya only is there. The moment you try to explain Mithya, it is not there. Brahman alone is Satya. So now, what is the benefit of understanding this? When you understand this, you will feel peaceful. Dream is known as a dream. When dream is known as a dream, you are free. You don't have to wake up from the dream. Dream doesn't have to disappear. Movie has to be known as movie. Then you are free from the movie. Your problem is identification of the movie. Okay. That identification drops. So Gnani wakes up from the waking dream called Maya. He is not affected by the waking dream. Dream will continue. Because body is there, prarabdha karma is there, it will continue. But he is not affected. Because he doesn't identify the dream character. So Ramana Maharshi was going through cancer. People asked Ramana Maharshi, are you suffering from pain? Ramana Maharshi says, there is pain in the body. But he doesn't say, I have pain. The I doesn't get affected. So there's unchanging I in all of us. That unchanging I is not at all affected. I was born, I grow up, I become old. What has happened to I? Nothing has happened. But we confuse that I with the body, mind, intellect. When you are born, the body is small. When you grow up, the body is big. But always we confuse the changing I, which is body, mind, complex, with the unchanging I. But then you'll ask the question, are there two, changing and unchanging? No, there's only one. Unchanging I only is there. Mithya is unreal. It appears and disappears. What appears and disappears has no reality. Then how does a Gnani live? Gnani understands Maya as Maya, dream as dream. He doesn't give a reality to dream. He doesn't identify the dream. He becomes a sakshi, witness. Then you are free from the dream. Okay. So Gnani also experiences the world. Experience of the world is same because body mind is there, experience is there. He experiences the world knowing very well it's Mithya. Like seeing a movie, knowing very well it's a movie. In fact, he'll be enjoying the movie. Right? He will not depend on the world and its experience for happiness. He will not depend on the world and its happiness, world for peace. Peace and happiness doesn't come to the world. Peace and happiness is my nature, Atma, Brahman. That's the understanding of Gnani. You don't depend on the world for your peace and happiness. Are you clear? Otherwise, Gnani also lives in the world. He is not affected by it. He is like a lotus, born in water, born in mud, growing up in water, not affected by water and mud. Gnani is in the world, but world is not in Gnani. Like boat is in water, but water is not in the boat. Water is in the boat, boat will sink. An ignorant person thinks the world as real, gets identified with the world, and goes through suffering. That's the nature of ignorant person. So the purpose of chapter 2 is to understand the nature of the world as mithya, nature of duality as mithya, nature of my own self is Atma as Satya. In that understanding, there is peace. My nature is peace. So the benefit of this, once you understand that, you live as a Gnani, a Mukta, Jivan Mukta. Anybody has a question on this? Anybody any questions? Ram Prakash, Shravan?
ಏನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತು.
Vani?
Very clear.
Yes, Varun Shanai, what is the question?
Guruji, for a jnani, the form of the world still appears, the objects of the world, but the understanding is the change, right?
See, actually, there's no world in Brahman. Because the mithya, there's no wave and water, right? There's only water.
Right.
Right? So Gnani sees the world as self, Brahman.
Right, Guruji.
Hmm?
Right, but that's a change in the understanding. But visually, he will still see the world, right? Or does the world
No.
disappear?
See, visually he sees the world, you have to understand. Okay. We have eyes, right? Our eyes
Right.
and sense organs, I call it charma chakshu, sense organs. Okay. There is a gnana chakshu, understanding. Which is more important, gnana chakshu or charma chakshu?
Jnana chakshu.
Ultimately, what you see and what you understand, understanding makes a difference.
Right.
You see a snake, but you know it's a rope. Then you are seeing rope only, because understanding is rope only. Will you call that as a snake again?
No.
So Gnana Chakshu of a Gnana is changed.
Right.
Charma Chakshu doesn't matter.
Right. No, my question was, when you said like Maya is similar to virtual reality, virtual reality does not exist at all. Like what we see in, let's say, the Google glasses, that is completely fictional, right? Whereas here, my question is, does the world as we see it not exist at all? Is it completely like a dream, where
It's
it actually doesn't
completely
have
like
any
a dream. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
It's completely like a dream. It doesn't exist at all.
Okay.
Because Brahman alone existed all the time.
Right, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Right. So I'll tell you this way. Okay. What was not there in the beginning, what appeared in the middle, and what is not there in the end. A category, right? There was not in the beginning, appeared in the middle, and is not there in the end. So that substance is not there in the middle also. Did you get it? What I'm saying?
Right, Guruji. Right. Yes.
Something is not there in the beginning, appeared in the middle, not there in the end. That substance is not there in the middle also. It's only appearance. In deep
Right.
sleep, the world is not there. In the waking state, world appear. In deep sleep, the world is not there again. So is there a world or not?
Right, Guruji. It is just an appearance for a brief moment of time.
That's all. What appears as a brief moment of time is not there when you see it also. In
Right.
that sense, Gnani does not see the world. Gnani sees the Brahman only when he sees the world.
Right. Right. Thank you.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om Mala.
Mala. Guruji, in the process of negation, we can't, Gnani or any this thing are not supposed to neglect Brahman. If you have to give same importance for everything, no, Guruji? It's as if
Not-
Brahman.
No, I'm not very clear. What is the question?
ನೆಗೇಷನ್. ಇದು ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನ ಮಿಥ್ಯ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ತಿದೀವಿ, ಮಿಥ್ಯತ್ವ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಮಿಥ್ಯತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಇದು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮತ್ವ ಅಂತಾನೆ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಗುರುಜಿ? ಮಿಥ್ಯತ್ವವನ್ನ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮತ್ವವಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು.
What appears is unreal, but what appears is Brahman only, no?
ಹೌದು, ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಗುರುಜಿ?
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ?
ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೂ ನಡೀತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವಿಚಾರಕ್ಕೂ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು.
See, Gnani respects the world. Please understand, Gnani respects the world. Gnani respects the duality. Okay, Gnani lives in the world with the dharma. He doesn't, just because it's mithya, he doesn't ignore it. Right? But he lives it as dharma because he understands Brahman only, self only. He doesn't neglect it. Right? That's why Abhay say, Atmanu mokshatam jagaditaya. The world as a service you have to live. So, any questions, Purnima? Anybody else?
No, Prabhuji, perfectly clear.
Perfectly
So inside the dream also there is one law which has to be followed. That's the thing.
Yeah, inside the dream, let's say you know it's a dream, but dream tiger comes, will you run or not?
Correct.
Huh?
Correct. Yes.
Right? You will not say, oh, please eat me. You will follow the laws of the dream, but you are not afraid. Understand, it's a dream, that's all.
Right. Yes, Prabhuji. Yes,
Right?
yes. Perfect. Yes.
See, many people who are so-called, if the Gnana is not complete, right? So they will live a pseudo life. Oh, what happens? Somebody is suffering, it's mithya. But when he suffers, he will run to the doctor. Right?
Correct.
So you give equal importance to the world as Brahman, not as an object.
Right.
So that's why I always say, Atmanu mokshatam jagadya. Inner and outer reality is to be one, Brahman. So people say, realize the self means go inside, okay, neglect the world. It's not that. World is Brahman. It's one reality. Atma darshanam, Brahma darshanam. Brahma darshanam, Satya darshanam. Others we think that only something deep inside is reality. Outside is nothing is there. It's not true. What is outside, what is inside is one reality called Brahman.
Mithyatva we should understand just so that we don't run behind that antashte. That's the main purpose.
You don't run behind, you don't get scared.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay. So anybody else any questions?
Hari Om Guruji, Shobana here.
Yes, Shobana.
All the doubts got cleared, very cleared, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. So you are.
I had this feeling we should. I mean, many people say that if jnana and you are in the path of self-realization, life has to be a little serious, and all this enjoyment has to go back, take a back seat, and all those things are there. But with your grace and what all you have given us, it is very clear, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Path of spirituality is not relaxed. Already life is very serious for most of the people. So the Atma Dhyana doesn't make it more serious, it makes less serious.
I know, Guruji. Thank you very much.
Guruji, namaste, Guruji.
Namaste. Who is asking?
Uma.
Henry?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಹುಲಿ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಹೀಗಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಬದಲು ಇನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನೊಳಗೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೋತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡೋದು.
ನಾವಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡ್ರು?
ನಾವು ಯಾರು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಲ್ಲೇ ಲೀನ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಇನ್ನೇನು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವರಿ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು.
ಹೌದು. So, any other questions, Vasuki? Okay.
Hari Om Guruji.
Yes, Swani.
Nisargadatta Maharaj says, life and light should not quarrel with each other.
Life and
Light
light. Correct.
should not quarrel with each other.
There's nothing to quarrel.
Because there is
There's no
only light.
duality. There's no duality. There's only light. That's why Atma Jyoti. I'm very clear. Atma Jyoti, light of self foundation.
Yes,
Again and again, repeat.
Perfect.
Okay. Let us sit silently for some time. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti 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 Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Sachidanandatma Shivanannani Shivoham 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 Atma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Brahma Darshanam Satya Darshanam Antar Jyotihi Bahir Jyotihi Pratyak Jyotihi Paratpara Jyotirev Jyotihi Swayam Jyotihi Atma Jyotihi Shivosmiham Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Rub both of your hands. Just give arm to your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Light of Self Foundation's website, YouTube channel. Our children program is called I Read. You can subscribe to this and you can forward to your friends for those who are interested.
Namaste, Prabhu.
Namaste.
Ananta.